Welcome to session 7. I'm Lisa, this is Onyx, and Cabot will probably come in whenever she feels like it. So at a request, today we're going to focus more on a guided meditation. And so we'll just start off with a warm-up and some basic yoga, and then we'll move into that guided meditation. So we'll come to standing. We'll just take our arms out to the side, and we'll roll them forward, small circles. Going into bigger circles, trying to drop our shoulders away from our ears. And then go the opposite way. And you can drop them to your sides. We'll take our feet a little more than hip distance apart. Bend our knees slightly, tuck our tailbone, and just bend forward from our hips. You take our arms forward and back and just swing them really loosely from the shoulders. And we'll slow them down and we'll take them from side to side. Slow them down, and we'll slowly roll up, bringing our arms up, breathing in, and breathing out, pushing our palms out. And we'll do some donkey kicks, so shift over onto your left, and just start swinging your right leg back and forth. If you need to hold on to the wall or a chair. And do about 3 more of those, and then switch sides. So you put your weight on your right leg and swing your left one back and forth. Do 2 more. And then you can drop that leg. And we'll take our right leg out to the side, and we'll just put a bend in the knee. And then switch sides, so over to your left. And switch. Switch sides, over to the left again. Switch sides over to the right. One more time to the left. Then we'll bring our feet together. And we're just going to come up into chair. So tailbone tucked, butt back, knees bent, arms up. We'll take a few breaths here. And we'll breathe in and come up. And breathe out, pushing our palms out. We'll come down onto our mat, onto our back. Keep our knees bent and our feet flat on the floor. We'll start by bringing our right leg up into tabletop, and we'll cross our left one over into a figure 4. So your left ankle is going to be on your right knee. You're going to reach behind your right leg if you can. And just try and keep your shoulders on the ground and drive your right knee into your chest. And then we'll switch sides, so you can drop both feet. Pick your left one up into tabletop, cross your right one over into figure 4. So your right ankle is going to be on your left knee. You can cross your hands behind your left thigh and drive your left knee into your chest. few more breaths here. And then we can drop our feet. And you can straighten your right leg. Bring your left leg up into tabletop again. Take your right hand, place it on your left knee, and twist over to your right side. Trying to keep your shoulders on the ground. You can place your left arm out to the side, and then if you can, gently look over to those fingertips. Just remember to breathe here. And then you can take everything back to center. Drop your left leg, straighten it out, take your right leg up into tabletop, left hand on your right knee, and gently twist over to your left side. Trying to keep your shoulders on the ground. You can take your right arm out to the side, and if you can, gently look over those fingertips. And then we're going to roll back to center. We're going to slowly roll our bodies up. If you need to roll onto your right side first and push up, whatever you need to do so you don't get dizzy. And then we're going to come to standing. Nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time, rolling your shoulders back. So come to the front of your mat. And take our arms up, breathing in. And roll forward from your hips, trying not to have your shoulders near your ears. If you need to bend your knees to get your hands on the ground, kick your feet back into a plank. Slowly lower down into cobra. Point your toes, forearms and palms on the ground, shoulders up. Breathing in, plant your palms, curl your toes, and go into downward dog, or a variation of downward dog, which could be child's pose, or this, where you're just feeling the stretch in your shoulders. Breathe in, bring your left leg forward. So you're going to be in a runner's pose. You can come up, bring your arms up into warrior one. You can drop your back heel or keep it up. And we're just going to breathe out and twist to our right. We're going to breathe in, come to center. And breathe out, twist to our left. Taking your arms down. Breathe in, center. Breathe out, twist to your right. Breathe in, come to center. Breathe out, twist to your left. Breathe in, come to center. We'll do one more time each side, so breathe out, twist to your right. Breathe in. And breathe out. Twisting to your left. Breathing in, bring your arms up. Breathing out, coming forward. Dropping your hands, kicking your left leg back into a plank. Slowly lowering down into cobra. Point your toes, forearms and palms on the ground. Breathing in, coming up. Breathe in, plant your palms, curl your toes, go back into downward dog. This time breathe in, bring your right leg forward into runner's pose, and then bring your arms up into warrior one. You can drop your back heel or keep it up. Trying to make sure that your weight is coming down through your hips and it's not too much forward or too much back, sort of an even distribution. And then we're going to gently twist again. So we're going to breathe in, reach up, breathe out, twist to your left. Breathe in and come up. And breathe out and twist to the right. Breathe in and come up. And breathe out, twist to the left. Breathe in and come up. And breathe out, twist to the right. We'll do one more each side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. One last time, twist to the right. Breathe in, bring your arms up. Breathe out, roll forward. Plant your palms, push your right leg back into plank. Slowly lower down into cobra. Breathing in, planting your palms, curling your toes into downward dog. Breathing in, lifting up on our toes. Breathing out, bending our knees and walking our feet forward. We'll come up into chair nice and slow, breathing in. Breathe in and come up. And breathe out and push your palms out. A variation of that twist would be to just sit. Bring your arms up, twist to one side. Bring your arms up, twist to the other side. If you need more than that, but less than the full warrior pose, you can come up. You can keep one knee on the ground. Twist. We'll do one more standing pose before the meditation. So come up onto your feet. Take your feet much more than hip distance apart. Toes pointed slightly outwards. Tuck your tailbone. Breathe in, bring our arms up. And we're going to roll forward from our hips only. So try not to round your shoulders too much. We're going to plant our palms on the ground, or if you have a yoga block or a chair or any piece of equipment that you can sit there, a rolled up towel, if your hands don't reach. If you need to bend your knees, you can bend your knees. And we're just going to breathe in and bring our right arm up. If you can, look over your fingertips. We'll just stay here for a minute. Breathe in and reach. Breathe out, drop that hand. Breathe in, raise your left hand. Try and look over the fingertips if you can. If you can get your arm out to the side, that's good too. Breathe in, reach up. And breathe out, those fingertips. Then slowly roll up, pressing through your heels and the balls of your feet, keeping your knees a little bit bent. Roll your hips back up. This time we're going to bend our knees so our weight is shifting over to our right side. We're going to bring our left arm up and overhead. And look over your fingertips if you can. Breathe in, come up, straighten your legs, drop that arm. Breath in, breath out. Catch your breath if you need to. And then we're going to go to the left side. So we're going to bend our left leg, take our right arm up and over. Look over your fingertips if you can. Try and keep your hips facing forward so they're not shifting too much. Breathe in and come up, straighten everything. Drop your arms. A breath in and a breath out, roll your shoulders back. Catch your breath if you need to. And breathe in, bring our arms up. Looking up at our fingertips. And breathing out, pushing our palms out. And we'll just slowly walk our feet back to center. One more time, we'll breathe in, raise our arms up. And breathe out, push through our palms. And we can take a seat. And I'm going to move into the meditation that was requested, which I'm really excited about. Some of it will be scripted and some of it I'll wing it, because that's how I usually do things. So I will be using my device. So I just wanted to start by saying thank you. I feel really honored that this was a request. As I was thinking and asking the universe for guidance on what to do, because it's on video, it's really difficult for me to know that everybody's engaged. And usually I can read a room and adjust my speaking, my tone, my pace. So like I said, this will be half scripted and half winging it. So last night I was asking the universe for guidance, and I was in the shower because that's when it seems like I get most of my creativity or find solutions to all the world's problems. But I remembered a conversation that I had earlier in the day with a friend, and I just decided to go off that. So in my life, I've learned lots of good coping mechanisms over the years, and I have a pretty big toolbox of modalities for my own health, my spiritual health, my physical health, and my mental health. And one of them is a guy that I see, he does body talk. I don't really know how to explain it, but it has pulled me into the healing that I needed, and it's pulled me out of some of the darkest times in my life. I never try and push anything on anyone, but if anybody's interested in hearing more about it, just reach out to me. So I was talking about this person with a friend who had went to see him, and she was just discussing her experience. And I was explaining how I feel sometimes when it comes to healing and the resistance that shows up for me. Sometimes it shows up as fear. And my conclusion, while I was thinking about all this in the shower, was that the fear, the fear comes from what's going to fill that void. Like what comes next? What's going to fill that hole when the anxiety's gone? Or the anger, or for me, victimhood. I love to go into victimhood and think, why me? Why I must be the only person dealing with any of these things. So these are places that I've made home at certain points in my life. So what's going to fill, when you've made those dark times home, they're so familiar. When you heal from that, what do you fill it with? And sometimes that brings its own level of fear. So healing you become a little resistant to it. So you just have to learn to fill the hole with different things, and that comes with practice. Otherwise, the old things are going to show back up and make themselves a home again. So I just want everyone to know that you have a choice on what you fill that gap with. you choose to nourish your mind and your body and your spirit with. And the more times you make the better choice, the easier it becomes next time. The easier it becomes to flick away the fear and fill it with gratitude or joy. So this meditation is just about calling in the good things, even if sometimes they seem so far out of reach. Asking for what we want, praying for what we want, that is for our highest good so that we can help others. Because the greatest gift in life is to be of service to others. That's where you're going to get your most satisfaction from. So we'll begin. I'm going to turn my lights out. You can turn yours out. Are you okay with the lights out? Yeah. Okay. You can sit up or lay down. I always choose to lay down whenever I can. Because we don't usually get the chance to do that during the day if we're not sleeping. So I'm going to go through a little bit of color imaging. If that doesn't work for you, don't get hard on yourself. I used to do guided meditation and I could never see the colors. It just never came to me. That's normal. Some people see them, some people don't. Again, what resonates with you, keep, and what doesn't, just gently let float away. We don't have to put too much thought into it. So I want you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do 2 more. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 1 more, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Just to think about relaxing your face. So think about your eyes melting away from each other, your clenched jaw releasing. You can open your mouth a little bit, remove your tongue from the top of your mouth. And then I want you to move down to your shoulders and just let them drop naturally away from your ears. And then just notice any other tension in your body and see if you're ready to release it. I want you to move down to your feet. And I want you to relax your ankles. Relax your toes. If you're laying down, let your feet fall away from each other. I want you to relax your knees and your thighs. And then relax your belly. And I want you to drop your shoulders away from your ears naturally. Again, if you're laying down, let them sink into the mat. I want you to move down your arms. I want you to relax your wrists and relax your fingertips. If you're laying on the ground, let everything just sink into the ground. And we're going to take another deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose and out through our mouth. 1 more, in through our nose and out through our mouth. And I want you to keep your eyes closed. I want you to picture yourself at the bottom of a hill. And I want you to picture the hill green with grass and plants and flowers and rocks, very lush. We're going to get to the top of the hill today. So I want you to start by taking small, deliberate steps. Remembering to breathe in and breathe out. Remember, it's not a race. You can restart at any time. Each step up the hill is something we're leaving behind. So small, deliberate steps. If you find your mind is putting up rocks or making the climb more difficult than it has to be, I want you to picture yourself picking up the rocks or whatever obstacle your mind is creating and just gently move them to the side. Or you can throw them right off, whatever suits your mood. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Taking more steps up the hill. Each step taking you closer to the top, where you have no idea what awaits you, but the intense feeling that it is so, so good. Each step you're becoming stronger and more powerful than before, never feeling out of breath or tired. You're climbing the hill with ease. Each step leaving behind fear, each step leaving behind shame, each step leaving behind self-doubt and judgment. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more in, one more out. Keep taking steps towards the top, leaving behind things that aren't serving our highest good, leaving them in the dirt for the earth to take care of. Each time we leave behind a negative, the earth will turn it into more plants and flowers. Stopping to take a rest, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Continuing to climb, each step taking us closer to the top of the hill. With each step we feel more gratitude, more joy in being able to feel the earth beneath us and use our beautiful, strong bodies to reach a new level of vibration. Maybe some animals have come joined you. Maybe you started thinking about the heaviness of life again. All that's normal, just take a breath and come back. As you're climbing, if your thoughts have traveled, if you've lost track, please just speak to yourself the way you would if your best friend was trying to climb the hill with you. You wouldn't be harsh. You would be soft and encouraging. Please speak to yourself in this way too. Take a deep breath in and out. And a few more steps until you finally reach the top, and all you can feel is the warm sun and the soft earth beneath you. As you sit or lay at the top of the hill, picture yourself rooting into the earth. So from your limbs, from your spine, from your head, everything going down and rooting into the earth. Picture the grass and the plants growing over you, the plants and the flowers sprouting from you as if you are part of the earth. The earth is healing you while you are giving it life. Take a deep breath in and out. And in and out. We're going to stay here at the top of the hill and call in what we desire. No more chasing. There was a saying about chasing a butterfly. Something about the more you chase it, the more it eludes you. But if you sit still, it will land softly on your shoulder. So we're going to look at our happiness and our goals like this. I don't mean do nothing. You still have to make choices for happiness. But just remember to breathe and sit in the stillness, wait and wait for the happiness to show up. Be grateful. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to notice a blue butterfly flying in and landing on you. Remember that you are one with the earth, covered in the green plants and the grass and the flowers. Let the butterfly land softly and take up space. Let it bring forgiveness. All the things we're hard on ourselves for that we don't need to be. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. And another butterfly is going to come in, this time in pink. Again, if you don't see colors, Black is fine. Allow it to land softly, bringing in confidence. Even if this feels uncomfortable, let the butterfly land and stay with this through the discomfort. Breathing in, having gratitude for the gifts being given to you. And as you breathe out, another purple butterfly comes in, bringing with it peace of mind. Allowing our thoughts to connect instead of spiral. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more in. One more out. And as you begin to feel calmer, more butterflies are coming in. Oranges, purples, greens, or whatever color fits with your personal journey. As you're breathing and as you're feeling more gratitude and more joy, they are coming in by 2s and 3s and 4s, and then in larger groups, each time bringing in more joy, more peace of mind, more self-love than you've ever felt. All of your mistakes and failures are transforming into gifts, just as a caterpillar transforms when the time is right into a butterfly. You'll start to see these hurdles in a new light, and while you've done no chasing, no grasping, no begging, all the peace you desire is showing up for you. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. One more in, and out. Another deep breath in, and out. If your mind has wandered, just gently bring it back. And picture yourself covered in all the butterflies, all the plants, all the flowers. And just send out a thank you. Thank you to yourself for being able to receive what you're ready to receive. And thank you for the universe working in our favor to help us receive the gifts that we desire. Slowly, we're going to count back from 10 and come back into our bodies, into the present moment. So breathing in and out as we go. Breathing in, 10. Breathing out, allowing the butterflies to gently fly away one by one, or in groups, leaving their gifts behind. Breathing in, 9. Slowly let the flowers, plants, and grass fall away from our body. Breathing out. 8. Breathing in. Let the roots you've planted into the earth come back to your body while you're breathing out. Or let them stay in the earth and detach yourself from them. Breathing in. 7. Feeling the sun and the breeze. Breathing out. 6. Take a deep breath in. Coming closer into our bodies and back into the present moment, breathing out. 5. Breathing in, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Breathing out. 4. Breathing in, moving your facial muscles around, maybe blinking your eyes, relaxing your jaw again. 3. Breathing in. Breathing out, feeling yourself come back to the present moment. 2. Breathing in. Feeling fully alive in our bodies and our minds, breathing out. And 1, breathing in. Slowly open your eyes and sit up or stay seated if you're already seated, or stay laying down. Gently roll your shoulders back, take a stretch. And I'm just going to leave you with a poem that has always resonated with me. Bear with me, I just have to look it up. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. And so as we end today's session, I just want to remind you to stay gentle with yourself. And looking back on your phases of life, not being hard on yourself for what they are, just accepting that's what they are. Breathing in, breathing out, and coming into prayer. I'll just say namaste. And thank you again so much for the request and the feedback and your participation and your belief in me. This has just been such an honor. Thank you.